think on any of the podcasts we've ever had a Star Wars reference, have we? And being
Which
a very
is criminal, really,
yeah,
considering
being
we're
a
both pretty
huge
big Star
Star
Wars
Wars
fans.
fan, so I had to put this down to relate with it as well. It's all from a certain point of view. What do you make of that?
Are you now going to start light side, dark siding me?
No. Everything is from a certain point of view. Winning, losing, being beaten, and success, no success, and everything. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi's. It's all from a certain point of view, isn't it?
Yeah, it's how you look at stuff, because there's that. What's that old adage? You can win or you learn.
Yeah.
You can take it as a loss or you can take it as a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
You can take what's going on at the moment as defeat or as change.
Our Fight Club people, they never lose. You know, my guys, we never lose. We just run out of time. You know, that's all it is. And you're never going to be beaten because you don't beat yourself, isn't it? It's and it's all a point of view. Do you think your points of view have changed over the years?
Yeah, I guess so. I think as you grow older and you mature, like what we're talking about, you realize the bigger picture of things more. So it's less specific and it's a bit more, you understand that there's more going on in the world. So when you talk about, you see people, they get really angry at something that for you feels small, but for them, and it's where you're looking at it from, for them, it's like, it's the biggest deal and they're enraged about it and it's going to ruin their day, their week, their month. But I think the most important thing we can do, and I can't remember how he put it in the chimp paradox, but I thought he put it really good about being in the helicopter and going up above yourself and trying to view it from the outside. And that's what I've got better at as time's gone. I've got better at trying to step out of myself at times and see it in a bit more of a big picture format. Like everything that's going on right now, although it might change the world fundamentally, in my lifetime, this is going to be but a chapter. It's not going to be the whole story is what is right now. So it'll be a significant moment. It's going to be impactful, but it's not my entire life story. So to act as if this is the everything, be all and end all, it would be unreasonable. It would be immature, in my opinion, to do so for any long period of time, anyway.
Yeah, I'd like to think I've got good at staying calm in all of the above of what we've said, from winning to being beaten to highs, lows to a certain point of view. I felt being calm in all these situations is the most important thing. There are times where you've got to sort of stand up and be counted, or you've got to put people in check, or you do have to sit back and let someone else step up. But I think whatever you do, I think it's a calmness that really helps. And I think I've mentioned it before. I've really noticed it with running events as well, because having been a competitor at an event, you're so focused and so driven on that goal, on that winning objective, what that winning is. You don't even consider how what you're involved in is put into place. And then as you get more involved, watching the very successful promoters and organisers and you see what they go through just to provide that opportunity for people to win, it's like, oh wow. And it's like, there was at the Bristol Open the other year, I was standing there with a promoter, like I was running the floor and standing there with Andy, and a guy comes over from respected club and everything else, nice guy, but always likes to have a little bit of a moan, and he's like, oh, all the coaches are breaking the rules. They're all wearing like sandals and they're not doing what they should be doing, and blah, 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 blah. And all I do is walk up and down this hall all day, like checking on timings and everything else. I said to him, thank you for pointing that out. Really, really glad that someone's got their eye on it, because it's driving us nuts as well. Go ahead, get a white shirt, walk up and down and just tell them. Just tell him, and and he's like, oh no, I've got too many fighters I've got to sort, and goes off. And it's like, I just find a calm approach, and almost it's like you've got a load of tools ready or answers ready. Like we're using a management software, and I've got a load of notes to go to when there's a problem. So if I need to enter entry, I need to go to file. It's almost like I've got that ready. And he talks about it in the chimp paradox, doesn't he? I can't remember how he called it, but it's having a list of your go-to sort of things ready. And comedians are good at it, aren't they? People that are good in conversation, or they almost have like a good trigger words to go to, don't they, or sayings?
Yeah, I think he called it programming, like programs.
Yeah.
Programs instead of viruses, because the opposite of that is your virus, which is your negative things that just you go there, your go-tos, and you go the wrong way. And that's the whole. I've been rereading that book recently, so that's why I keep mentioning it. It keeps coming up, but it's about trying to stay with your human brain and not go into your chimp mode. And that calm mode where you can think logically about things is your human. And then once we start getting emotional, that's when we're starting to go into our primitive brain, and we're just working off of feelings rather than any kind of thought.
Yeah. And back to what we were saying a minute ago, kind of wrap things up, is you're saying it being just a chapter of life. I've thought a couple of times, like, whatever happened after the war? Like, I think really that's only the next thing comparable that COVID can be, that has sort of touched the world in the way. Well, they have said the Olympics has never been stopped since the war, has it? I think that's what it was that made me think of it. It's like during the war, cities, countries were just demolished, and here we are. I know it's a lifetime away now, but it was less than a lifetime that it all got to a very nice state, really, didn't it? Did we have it all too easy for too long?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that we've ever had it too easy, because we don't want to live in a world of turmoil. But I do think you don't realize how good you have it until it's taken away from you. You don't realize how lucky you are until you're not lucky all of a sudden for a moment in time. And I think, in that sense, we've all had a big smack around the face and just been reminded, look, actually, life's pretty good. And you can't be too miserable about it. And if you want to be miserable, I'll give you something to be miserable about.
Like episode 13, we'll be talking back at episode 24 and going, Jesus, we had it lucky back then, didn't we? COVID 20 came out and we're all underground now.
Do you remember how upset everyone was at COVID-19? Bunch of wusses.
What if we're in the easy bit right now? What if
exactly. This is the young part. It's when they come back as zombies, right? Everyone, and then we get an I Am Legend situation.
Yeah. So, well, I certainly feel twisted up the other way now. I feel like, energized. I want to go step into a hot cooker room and sort of deal with all the shit right now.
Well, it's funny because I actually feel after that the lid's been taken off the pressure cooker for me. You've brought me back down to earth, because I had like steam coming out of both ears when we started. You've grounded me a little, so I appreciate that. So hopefully anyone else who was having a bad day today can listen to that and come out of it a little more level-headed.
Share it with other people too. Share it with your family and friends. Keep the convo going.
Guys, like, share, get it around. We appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one. Please keep the conversation